So while our wort is cooling, we might as well sanitize our equipment. We're going to start here with the primary fermenter. It's always good to rinse your equipment at the very least. Give it a little bit of a scrub after you're finished using it. It makes it a lot easier to clean in the future. Just going to use my cloth for a second here. It's important to make sure that it's really clean. If you have any wild yeast that gets introduced into your beer, it can really spoil the flavor. And now we'll add a little bit of Diversol. It's essentially powdered bleach. About a tablespoon. Now, once you've made the solution, and I usually do the solution in the bucket, it's important to scrub that around and make sure that all the sides of the bucket get sanitized, and as well as the lid and all the other equipment. In a second here, we'll use the same solution that we're using to sanitize the primary, to sanitize the siphon, and at the same time, sanitize the secondary fermenter. Make sure it's had a good rotation and is thoroughly cleaned out. So we're just going to use the remaining little bits of solution in here to sanitize the lid. It's always important to sanitize your lid. It's a step often forgotten, and it is definitely a path that wild yeast can enter the beer. And we're going to also sanitize our spoon and our strainer. Now, one of the most common mistakes after sanitizing your lid is to turn around and place it face down on a dirty counter. Not a good idea. We'll just rinse off our siphon here, and in a second we'll use that to provide a source of clean water to rinse out our secondary fermenter. So we're just going to rinse it. It's always good to rinse it a couple times. Just going to shake it around and give it one final rinse here. There we go. Our primary our secondary fermenter is cleaned up, sanitized, and ready to go, as well as our primary. During either the cooling or the boil, you often have a little bit of time to kill. It's always good to keep up the social aspect of the brew and play a little crib with your buddy.